everyone. I am a messenger today from the teenagers of the world who have contacted me and asked me to speak on their behalf. So here it goes. I'm going to talk to you about the gaslighting that you've been doing, which is not okay. I'm going to be talking to you about the veganphobia that you take part in, which is not okay. And I'm going to talk to you about the vystopia that these teenagers are suffering through. That is not okay. And I'm going to teach you how to help. Let's talk about gaslighting first. But before we do, let's make sure that you understand how your child or your student, your nephew, your cousin, whoever this person is, these teenagers of the world, how they feel. So, they saw all the footage of what happens in the slaughterhouses. They've watched Dominion Movement or Earthlings. They've watched Cowspiracy. They've watched Seaspiracy. They've watched What the Health. They've watched The Game Changers. They've watched Forks Over Knives. They've watched Dairy is Scary. They've gone to the website howdoigovegan.com. They have watched hundreds of hours of videos, and they know what happens. They've watched the documentaries, and they know it is not just in one place that these horrific crimes take place. It's everywhere around the world, and your child has decided that they want no part of it. So your child is good. The teenager in front of you is amazing, brave, to be able to stand up to the world and say, guys, I can't do it anymore. I can't be part of it. I can't be part of the violence of stealing eggs from these chickens because I've seen what happens in the egg industry. I can't be part of it anymore. I can't eat cheese that comes from cows because I've seen what happens to these innocent animals. I can't be part of it anymore. I cannot be part of eating bacon and ham and sausages anymore. I've seen what happens to these innocent pigs. I will not anymore be eating turkey. So when this teenager comes out to you and says all of this, you have one job, which is to say, I love you. I am so proud of you. God, I wish I could be like you. Maybe I can try too. Maybe we can do this together. What did you watch? What are the documentaries? Here, tell me them. I'll write them down and I'll watch them. That's your job. Here's your job here's what you should not be doing. Okay? Don't say to them, what? This is just a phase. It's not a phase. They have seen the light. They have seen the light inside their heart. They are good people. They are just tapping into who they always were. Okay, this isn't about doing something crazy. This is about them simply saying, I don't want to hurt the animals anymore. So don't gaslight them. That means, don't say to them, what do you mean I can't have my steak in front of me anymore, when your child has just told you, or your teenager, or your student, or your cousin, or your nephew, when they just say to you, it hurts me to see these dead animals. I know what they've gone through. I can't just sit here and talk to you as if nothing's happened. I can't just pretend that there's not a dead animal between us right now and just talk to you about the weather and the football game and the hockey game. I just can't do it. When they tell you that, don't roll your eyes at them. Take your plate and put it away. Put it in the fridge and eat it later. If you want to be vegan, fantastic. If you want to be top level vegan, fantastic, you will say, I'm never going to eat any animals again. You don't have to worry. I'm here. I'm so proud of you, and I'm going to follow in your footsteps. That would be awesome. This is for other people involved in this teenager's life, people who put in front of them baked goods like cakes and pancakes and cupcakes and donuts and whatever else. When you have these things on the table and your teenager, or it could be your cousin, or it could be your friend who's a teenager, it could be, like I said before, it could be your grandchild, these teenagers who are coming out of the closet as vegan animal rights activists, as animal defenders, when they say to you, I feel sad seeing these donuts now because I know what happens to the chickens, and there's a chicken egg inside of this, and there's milk in here. I know what happens in the dairy industries. I know what happens in the meat industry and in the egg industries. I don't want any part of it anymore. And I can't just look at it like nothing's wrong, guys. So when they do that to you, you say to them, okay, tell me more. Explain to me. Tell me what you see when you see this pancake in front of you. Tell me what you see when you see this pizza with cheese all over it. What are you feeling? And let them have a stage in your presence. Give them a place to talk about the animals. Let them cry. Don't gaslight them. Don't pretend like their feelings are not there. Let them tell you. Let them tell you what happens in the dairy industry. Let them explain to you what happens, how they take the baby boy cows away from their mothers, how they kidnap them, how they murder them and turn them into veal. Let the teenagers in your life tell you about how the females are sexually assaulted, raped, because somebody thinks it's okay to stick their fist all the way into them and insert sperm without consent. Let them explain to you what consent is if you don't yet know. You should not be touching these animals in this way. They are not consenting. Mother cows are not consenting to be artificially inseminated by this way and then have their babies taken away at birth, to be put back into the cycle of violence if they're females, to be murdered if they're male. Allow these teenagers in your life the presence, the place. Give them a space, give them a stage in which to explain to you how they're feeling. Don't gaslight them. Don't say, ugh, whatever. Don't say that. Don't say, well, like, what's the big deal? Can't you just like look away? And no, don't do that. I want you to try hard to put yourself in their place. It would be like you who loves somebody, who feels passion and empathy for a cat or a dog, and suddenly seeing them dead in front of you, or a guinea pig, or whatever it is. Try to understand that for vegan animal defenders, these teenagers in front of you, a pig is a cow, is a chicken, is a dog, is a cat, is a lamb. It's all the same to them. And it hurts. It hurts their heart to see them. And it also is something that confuses them in their mind, because they like to think of you, the adults, and the other people in their life, their family, their friends, as people who are kind. And now they're all fucked up. They don't know what to think of you anymore, because suddenly they see you as being these cruel people who are making fun of them. Don't do that. Don't gaslight the people in your life who are coming out of the closet as vegan animal defenders. Do you know what veganphobia is? Veganphobia is going out of your way to hurt animal rights activists. It's going out of your way to try to make them feel bad. I'm not saying that what you are doing by simply eating in front of these kids and just going about your regular life is you doing this on purpose. But once they point it out to you that it hurts them, and once you continue, and once you make jokes, and once you on their timelines keep putting these images of meals that you've eaten that are come from these cycles of violence, when you do that and they see it and you're doing it on purpose, that's veganphobia. And it's as bad as racism, and it is as bad as homophobia, because you are doing it on purpose. And they are born as vegan animal rights activists. They are born vegan. At birth, they never wanted to hurt animals. They didn't want to hurt them when they were 1 or 2 or 3 or 5. They just didn't want to, and they didn't know what they were eating. They weren't aware until they finally woke up and realized, wow, that person that Miss Katie's talking about, that person that vegan teacher's talking about, the person who wants to end the animal holocaust, that's me. That's me. I finally realize it now. That's who I am meant to be, an animal defender. I've always loved animals, and even if they haven't always loved animals, they can still be vegan. A serious vegan, because you don't have to love everybody in your neighborhood or around you in order to know that you have no right to hurt them, to sexually manipulate them, to steal their babies, to steal their milk, to steal from them. The people in your life, these teenagers who come out of the closet as animal rights activists, as animal defenders, as vegans, are people who do not believe in stealing. Be proud of them. Welcome them into your circles. Be vegan fantastic. Do you know what that means? That means that you say all the things that are going to make them feel good. Like, I am proud of you. Fantastic. I'm so happy you're coming out of the closet as a vegan. This is great. How can we help you? How can I change? Let's go shopping together. Let's go. What do you want to put in the shopping cart? Tofu, lentils, beans, chickpeas, pasta, vegan pizza, vegan lasagna ingredients. What else you want? You want vegan ice cream? Let's go get it. And you walk down the aisle together. That's somebody who's vegan fantastic. Don't be somebody who gaslights these teenagers coming out of the closet. Be vegan fantastic. Don't be somebody who is vegan phobic, cruel on purpose. Be vegan fantastic. Can you do it? Yeah, you can. You totally can. And you can be vegan with these amazing teenagers. Follow their footsteps. Put down your ego. Just try it right now. Or the next time you're in front of a mirror, just look in the mirror and just say, pretend you're talking to them and say, I've been thinking about it and I'm sorry that I made fun of you. I've been thinking about it and you know what? You're right. The world should be vegan. It is best for the planet. It is best for the environment. It's best for humans too, so why not? Let's end this animal holocaust together. That's what you should say to them. Thank you to everybody who's listening. Thank you to you amazing teenagers who are becoming vegan, and to you young people. This really is not just about the teenagers. You understand? It's about young adults too. It's about parents who are coming out of the closet and they don't want people to make fun of them either. They don't want their own kids to gaslight them. It's about grandparents who come out of the closet as a vegan animal rights activist. Grandparents who woke up and realized, oh my God, I cannot believe that I paid into these industries all of these years. I want to change. It's about anybody who comes out and says that they want to change and they're trying to change. And you people who are watching them, one job, give them a hug. Say, I'm so proud of you. This is awesome. Take your inspiration from them. Coming up on the screen right now are going to be a whole bunch of other videos you might not have seen. If you haven't seen them, click on them. Subscribe to this channel. Tell vegans in your life about this channel. And send this video to anybody that you think is gaslighting you right now, or anybody that you think you have been gaslighting and you're kind of sorry about it. And it's a way to say, hey, listen, I saw this video and I've been thinking, I've been vegan phobic and I'm sorry. I want to be vegan fantastic going forward. All right? Put down your ego. It feels so good to not be a hypocrite. It really does. It feels so good to be part of the solution and not be part of the problem. To all you teenagers, God, I'm so proud of you. I really am. To everybody who comments in the comment section, the moderators here who are always chipping in and educating others, you guys are so amazing. I wish I could meet you all in person and just tell you how much I admire you and how proud I am of all of you. So keep going. Chin up. Go forward. I'll see you guys in the next video.